Alright, here we go, and we're back. And I kinda just had a small thought just now. I'm gonna set this character up as if I were doing a bounty. But I'm gonna do a Nephalem rift. Just to give myself an idea of what it might be like. So I'm gonna put this in my cube if I can. I hope I can. I might not have enough death breath. Like, I think I only need 5, so I think I can do it. I'm gonna put that in my cube. Wait a minute, I can't. Well, I can't because I need my my broken crown. Alright, so probably well, when I do an actual rift, when I do an actual bounty, I'll probably be using this rather than the broken crown. I'd rather have this. Comes in really handy with the bounties. And for my ringy dingy, I can't use broken promises yet, so I will use Convention of the Elements. What about an angel ring? I guess I'm also gonna have an angel ring. That's right, and Kimbo's gold. I want them also. So my defense is going down a lot. I've got to get some of that back. So I will trade my confidence ritual in for zombie handler. I might as well just put this in the cube right now. Anyway, this is just to give myself an idea of how tough it's gonna be. Of course, this isn't really giving myself an idea because it's gonna be 4 players. I need 5. Let's throw on the broken crown. Do I have a more defensive ring I could use? Not yet. But I think that's pretty close approximation. The only thing other thing I just need to keep in mind is with 4 players, it's going to be a lot more difficult than just single player. The monsters are going to be a lot more beefy, so. Anyway, let's just see how this goes. I'm gonna leave this guy behind because I won't have him.
Stay in the light.
I won't have him. In a multiplayer game. If it's still too tough, maybe. And if I'm just worrying about dying, if it seems like I'm dying too much, I'll trade this in for probably Jungle Fortitude. It's only 15% damage reduction, but maybe that'll be enough. Let's try it and see what happens.
Are you strong enough to survive the trials?
Doing plenty of damage.
I strike at your heart.
Didn't want to hit that.
Not ready yet. Needs more time.
I don't know. I might do all right. I think I'll at least try and get my defensive stuff. I might do all right.
I must heal.
Anyway, when that happened.
Need more time. Strike at your heart. Teacher must die. Need more time. I strike at your heart. Need more time.
Just remember, this is just single player, so
Not ready yet.
multiplayer is going to be all that more difficult.
My strike is true. Need more time.
The damage reduction you lose. From losing that unity is
More time.
really a lot.
Perfect strike. Binds you. Needs more time. Healing. I have been healed. I must wait.
I don't know what's
longer.
killing me.
The truth binds you. Need more time.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Well, I mean, I know I got it, but not feeling like I did a great job. The only other thing I could say, kind of in my defense, is that when I go do those bounties, I will at least have a few shrines, because I'll be wearing the gloves rather than this broken crown. So I'll have at least some shrine effects if I get any shrines. But usually, it's always at least a couple shrines.
You have proven yourself.
But obviously there's no shrines in the Nephalem rift, just pylons.
Fortune favors the bold.
Another one of these. Yeah, it's about the same as the other one I got. Oh boy, okay, ancient legendary primeval. That can come in very handy later on.
Let's see what happens, shall we?
Let's
Do come back again.
see what happens. Vitality armor. Melee attacks. I might want the life per hit. Reduce damage from melee attacks a little more than armor and arcane, although obviously arcane is definitely deadly. It's about the same, huh? But we got the ancient legendary Carnival. That won't make a big difference as far as my Zunimasa set, but if I ever do decide to go ancient legendary setup with either this gem or these two rings, that ancient legendary Carnival will be very nice. That is something I'm going to want to test out, but that won't come until much later, until after I've gotten the ancient legendary version of the items that I'm looking for. And basically, I can probably just check it out real quick. Season 17 leaderboards. So this was my character from last season, which I made up to tier 118, which was not bad. That got me on, I think, 293rd place. And this was the build that I had. It was almost the same as the other builds last season, except I had a couple of little nuances. But as you can see, everything's ancient legendary. But last season they had the seasonal buff where you didn't need to wear the special rings or the legendary gem to get the bonus. So I had Carnival and this Dagger of the Darts. That's basically that in combination with the fetishes. That's what makes up the really powerful damage. Kilaquiris, I had a belt here. This was There really weren't very many good belts for this build, so you just used one with poison dart, bonus damage. I used this pair of gloves. Most people didn't. Most people were using Tasker and Theo, but I couldn't see Tasker and Theo, which basically increases the attack speed of your pets. I just didn't see that as being all that much better. This is a bit more defensive. And I got illusory boots, depth diggers. So this was the build for me for last season. I would like to try to build this again, but I would probably use the legendary gem in place of this Gogok. So I would have Simplicity, Strength, and Enforcer legendary gems, and it would be, I guess it would be the same exact build, just with, instead of the Gogok, I would have the Legacy of Dreams, just to see. You know, I would still probably be at, I was only 1500th level last season, so a lot of people were like 3000, 4000th level. I just didn't play enough to get that high, and as you could also see, I did not have a single Primal item. Most people had either a Primal weapon or 2 or 3 other Primal items. I just got really unlucky with my my Primal drops last season. I got 23 or 24 Primal items, but none of them went towards my my build here. But that's just how it goes. So this is the kind of thing I'm looking to see this season, to see if I can recreate this, and if this will be as good as this season with Jade Harvester, or I was thinking that the Zunimasa set was gonna be good. I don't know. It's gonna be rough, because I know Zunimasa was good last season. Also, it was almost as good as that Ancient Legendary build. Probably a little bit better than Jade Harvester, but I don't know. It's a little tricky to use, because with Zunimasa you've got to hit with your enemy with a mana spender first before it starts taking big damage. You also have to wear, you know, all 6 pieces or 5 pieces plus Ring of Royal Grandeur. Whereas last season, you know, without the Zunimasa set, you don't need to wear all 6 pieces, so you can have Depth Diggers to double your damage. You can have the Carnival and some of those other items I had on, illusory boots, plus an extra ring. So I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. Let me I do think I wanna at least get this gem leveled up as high as I can get it, which I believe will be probably about rank 75, before I go starting the multiplayer bounties. Let's put this. But this is more or less going to be my bounty setup for Jade Harvester. Jade. Gonna be basically this, except I'm gonna have this leveled up a little bit higher. Unless, of course, if I can find a better amulet. This amulet isn't bad. I mean, it gives me the gold. The bonus to gold, basically, and whenever I pick up gold, it heals me, which is, it's almost negligible, but I am looking forward to getting the Ring of Royal Grandeur, because then I would be able to have both a broken crown, or maybe basically I'd just be able to have one extra item slot freed up. Okay, I'm gonna play a couple more Greater Rifts as soon as I get back. What am I missing? Amulet? Huh, okay. I guess I hadn't updated this yet. Thought I did, but I guess not. And I'm gonna go get my guy back.
Lorath, I haven't heard from the Herodrum we sent to the Scovos Isles.
Scovos is a dangerous land.
I hate to
Scovos
think
is
that
a
any more of our order could
dangerous
come to
land.
harm.
All of us know the risks, Tyrael, but we believe in the new Herodrum.
Alright, I will be right back, and I'll do a couple more Greater Rifts. Be right back.